GM, everyone. Welcome back to another GC Crypto episode. A little bit of a delay today, just so that we could have a special guest. Cappy on today with me, one of the GOAT GTG traders all the way around the other side of the world, which is why I love crypto so much, because that you just meet all these amazing people all around the world, and it's just so cool to connect. So, Cappy, mate, how you doing tonight? It's obviously evening time for you over in America, I think.
Yeah,
How are you, mate?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Nice to have a bit of a relaxing morning this morning. Do the later stream. It works out well for me. So
Yeah.
I'm doing well. I finally recovered. I was mad sick last week. Had a huge head cold, bit of like nasal issues and whatnot. So it's nice to kind of feel back a little bit normal today and over the past couple of days. So no, I'm doing good, mate. And yourself, Pat?
I'm good. I'm good. Just
Good.
trying to trade this chop that we're getting on all of the coins at the moment.
Dude, I know. We'll dive deep into that today, guys. We'll talk about obviously, the market at the moment. It's arguably one of the worst times in crypto to trade. But in saying that, I mean, we've been killing it in GTG, so it's not like we haven't been winning and whatnot as well. So we'll obviously touch on that as well. Let me just put out this tweet. We are live. We are live. Okay, wait, that's on the right account. So many accounts these days, trying to keep up with everything. GG Martin, good to see you, mate. You've absolutely been smashing the volume on Kick. I love to see it. All right, so we'll kick off with a bit of a shout out to our two partners before we kick into the markets, guys. But obviously, GM to Ponky, GM to you, Craig, GM to Enclaves, GM to Angelos, and GM to GG Martin as well, guys. Massive shout out to OKX, guys. Don't forget, you can sign up now. Actually, the safest exchange in crypto. I've been trading on there and actually been accumulating some BTC over there as well. But basically, you can sign up today, trade $500, I'm pretty sure, and claim some BTC. And then you can also go in and claim some USDT up to $90 as well. So they're basically giving away like nearly $150 for free if you sign up with our referral and join one of the safest exchanges in crypto. So highly recommend it, guys. If you haven't already, check it out down below. And then obviously massive shout out to our partner Yeet as well. We're up to 21K volume, doing well at the first 9 days of December. Hey, let's aim for another 6 figure month. By the end of obviously New Year's, GG Martin really carrying it at the moment for the VC crypto community. Love to see it. But massive shout out to Angelos and Ponky and Co who are watching as well every single day. I love it. Maybe we'll do a bit of a cash giveaway for Yeet members later today as well for those people who are on the list. So don't forget, if you are new, you can sign up. They have a 40% community airdrop dropping probably 2026. And obviously, they've added a sports book as well. So not only is it a casino, but it is a sports book. As always, please gamble responsibly, guys. But yeah, the link is in the description down below. Now, where do we want to start? I want to start with, let's zoom out a little bit. I always like to start these conversations. I know you've jumped on with Craig a couple of times as well. But let's talk specifically about your journey. So obviously, you're a trader in GTG. I asked you to be kind of like a caller and an educator. I'm going to say like 3 or 4 months ago. Time goes fast.
Maybe even longer.
Yeah, maybe even longer. Maybe 6 months.
Yeah, it might be like half a year now.
I know. It's crazy. Our time just keeps on going, man. I'm nearly 31. It's crazy. But anyways, let's talk about your journey. So talk to us from the beginning. So how did you first discover crypto? Were you always keen to trade, or was it through something else that you learned?
No, I had a buddy that is in your group. He's been there since like OG days. And he brought me in. He was like, hey, come check out this group. Because I'd done some like trading in around like 2021. I think it was like the top of last cycle. Lost a bunch of money there. Took a break for a little bit. Like didn't really get too into it in that bear market, which kind of sucks because I'm kicking myself now, but it's okay. So my buddy introduced me to you in the group. And that kind of just, it was like joining your group, like sparked something in me to like, this is kind of what I want to do eventually full time. Like seeing how you and Craig operate and like having your own group and stuff like that. And like actually giving true alpha, like giving calls that like actually like benefit people, because there's a lot of grifters on social media. And so I kind of I joined and I like took everything that was in there and kind of just tried to learn as much as possible. I ended up like hanging out in GTG for like in the VC calls with Sai for like the last 9-10 months. Like every day, hours.
Is that how I'm supposed to be pronouncing his name?
Dude, I know it's Psy or Sexy. He doesn't mind, but
I know he doesn't mind. It's so funny because I've probably given him the name Sexy, and he's probably known as Sexy, even though it probably doesn't even pronounce that way in Swedish language. Who even knows?
yeah, but yeah. So he did kind of take me under his wing. I'm not gonna lie a little bit.
Yeah, he's a goat,
and he has taught me unbelievably like a stupid amount of like education that I've learned, and then I've also like gone off on my own. Talked to guys like Big Mac, so like used to be a caller. He'll probably come back eventually. And just like taking in what the different ways that everyone trades and kind of have created my own strategy. I have been working lately, so it's been a bit more tough to make calls like I was. Yeah, but trying to just send as much educational content that I find. That's kind of where I've ended up. I did start in like solely meme coins. I remember joining your group, just like, I'm just going to grind memes. I think I can make it. And everyone knows that it doesn't really work that way.
Most people joined GTG during that stage, and even more recently, a lot of feedback was always like, "Oh, Greeny, like the meme coin channel's like dead." I'm like, "Well, yeah, because you're an idiot if you're trying to trade that market in 2025. Like that was so 23, 2024, and until we see volume, I spoke about it yesterday on stream actually. Until you see volume and bundles not being so crazy and vamping and all this sort of stuff, until you see that go away, it's not really a place to be trading at this point in time. So I love that. I think this is, I mean, it's a good lesson for everyone who's listening. Like, if you really want to make it in crypto, you got to learn from people first, but then you need to go out and seek your own sort of clarification around your understanding or trading strategies or indicators that you learn to use. Because at the end of the day, trading, and what I love about it is that it's so specific to the individual. So something that you do or the way that you look at a market is completely different to the way that I look at a market. And the beautiful part is that we both can still make money and still succeed in that way. So that's what I love to hear about trading specifically. So talk to me about sort of maybe your strategies when you look at a chart. So, I mean, I'll pull up, let's pull up
a
main chart.
Just look at yours.
So we got BTC here. This is just the index. We'll go to the daily chart. Talk to me about what sort of processes you like to use for people listening. Usually, no, I'll talk about mine after. So you go first.
Yeah, no, you can go. You can go first. I think that would be better, just so people like have an understanding of what you're looking at.
Yeah, sure. I mean, mine's just really like support and resistance zones is really just a strategy that I learned to look at. So like clearly identifying that it's a clear high time frame support zone by those wicks there, which is often a sign of where liquidity is, where order books are, and all those sorts of things. And then a lineup here would be where my resistance is. Okay, and people are like, oh, but hold on, Greeny. Price went above this level. Well, yeah, it wicked above this level, but never had a really strong weekly closes is the weekly chart. Multiple weeks above that level. So this would be my sort of zone that I would be watching for a range and then just trading within that range. Now, obviously, the Fibonacci is a great free tool over on the side here, literally from the low to the current high. Where did we bounce from? The 382. So yeah, just real simplifying the sort of strategies. And then obviously within that, there's more that I use. So the stochastic this is such a goated indicator. Like I did pay for this one. Shout out to Crown Crypto, who's arguably one of the best YouTubers to follow around statistics-based trading. But yeah, it's his indicator or his team that did it. And yeah, it just gives me confluence around, well, look, here on the weekly, we're coming down to the 91K pivot level. So maybe we do expect a bit of a relief rally into sort of the end of December, into the start of January 26. So just using really simple price-based analysis, and that's probably the last point too I'll make here is like higher highs, right? We got higher highs here and we got higher lows. So that shows me that structurally this is in a bull trend. Whereas throughout 23 and 24, sorry, 22 and 23, you have lower highs and so lower lows. So that means the trend is very much a bearish trend, and you can do that on any time frame, on any chart, and that's sort of how I like to go about reading the market. How about yourself, Cappy?
Yeah, so I kind of have like my own strategy checklist, but I'd always start like high time frame, like you've done here. Just looking, I think like one thing a lot of people overlook is actually like understanding market structure. I know Sai, me, and a bunch of other guys in GGG like kind of preach this a lot. Is like you need to be able to read market structure on like any time frame. Like yes, like I can go to the weekly and go, oh, the chart's going up, but like, are we making higher lows, lower highs? Like what is actually happening on like the mid time frames? Like the monthly, like if you look at a lot of stocks at the moment, it's just only up, right? So how do you trade that on higher time frames? Well, you need to like zoom in. And so I normally do just start like daily jump. I normally start the weekly, but I normally have those levels marked out. So just jump down like 5 day, 3 day, 2 day, 1 day. I use odd time frames just because it can sometimes show a little bit like some more intricacies that you don't see on like your normal 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour charts. Then I just start marking out like order blocks.
So explain to people in the crowd, what is an order block? How do I identify what an order block is?
So up there on the, like, if you want to go to that high, that green candle right there at the very high is smaller than the next candle to the right, the candle that is pushing downwards, and so that would be considered an order block. I look at for this case, I'm looking at it on my chart as well. I wouldn't technically use it because the next candle below it has a wick into that order block, which like means it's mitigated, but like that's you come learn that in GGG. But yeah, so I start with order blocks, and then I essentially try to find this thing called hidden liquidity. It's just finding order blocks behind fair value gaps, and you do that on as many time frames as possible in a specific area, and then just using Fibonacci's, like you said. Support, resistance, market structure. Is there a golden pocket? I know you use like the 0.65, 618, or you 6.6. I don't know.
Yeah.
Very similar, but yeah. So I use the same thing. And then I know a lot of people that don't do this, but a lot of people need to start checking USDT dominance.
Yeah.
Especially on low time frames, you'd be so surprised that something on USDT dominance might show you more than you're looking on the Bitcoin chart itself. And that might have more reason to actually long or short a coin.
So talk to me about your strategy specifically with USDT dominance.
So it's just opposite, right? So if USDT dominance going up, we're going to be wanting to look for shorts or longs, obviously. And then if it's going down, we're going to be wanting to look for shorts. Just USDT, like I'm assuming people like understand that the higher percentage of USDT dominance is more people have their money in stables.
Yeah.
And so we just want to look for areas like you would on any other chart of, okay, where do we see support resistance? Is there a liquidity sweep occurring? Is there an order block? Because it's just filling orders on Bitcoin, Solana, ETH, etc., like all of the rest of the coins. And it's just people switching from one to another. But this chart does show a different perspective that you don't normally get on just a Bitcoin chart or just then again, you can use like total 2, total 1, total 3. I don't particularly look at them just because I do look at them high time frame, but for like low time frame, 15-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour trading, it's not as important to me. But yeah, that's kind of just like something that I do, like an overview of what I'm kind of looking for. There are some more intricacies, but
that's the simple part of it. But yeah, exactly. Jump into GTG. I've pinned it in the Kick chat for those people who are interested as well. So where do you think we are in this market? Like, when did you join crypto initially? It was 23 or 24?
So let's say okay, I knew about crypto and Bitcoin and everything in 21. I knew about it earlier, but like I actually started to buy some in 21. Bought the top. So I was a bit rattled then, but now it's I would say I joined like end of 23. End of 23. Yeah. I think I couldn't tell you, but I think we are probably on the way. I know actually I would probably say we're coming into a bear market. Like this is bear market. Like we will see a little bit of a relief bounce here or there, but then I think we just head lower. I have like 52,000, I think, is one of my marked out spots, or like 60K, 70K. Do
you want to bring up your charts?
I don't have too much on them, but I can throw one up.
I'd like to, because it's always, people see my charts every day, so it's always good to have a different opinion. So talk to me about why you think BTC goes back to, say, 50K.
There's just give me 1 second.
That's right.
There's just good levels that we've left of liquidity that I think, did that work? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Good levels. Like we do have the previous this area before, like I think this was around when Trump got elected. like you had this big range, and so I just kind of have it marked out as support. There are some like order blocks that I found in this little area down here, that like I know that they could produce a reaction, and I take fibs from different swings, like this to here, this to here, like trying to find areas. But these are more zoomed out levels. Like these are trades that I'm looking at that could take like months, right?
Yeah.
Like this is a 2-month order block, or 2-month order block in this area. It's like, well, that's a large amount of liquidity and orders sitting there essentially. So it's like,
yeah.
I wonder if I can make this bigger.
I think
Is that better?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Like the whole like psychology of crypto is so interesting. People always think price can go way higher than it actually can, and price will go lower. Like when we're starting to dump, people are like, oh yeah, it's going to 20K, like all this sort of shit. Like the beautiful part of what we do in GTG and what we do as traders is we just look at what price is giving us every single day, and we go, well, logically, we could easily hit like 50K again. Like it isn't out of the question, and that would be like a 60% correction, which would be technically a better correction than what we saw in previous cycles, right? So how much did it take? Well, how long did it take you, and maybe some strategies as well, to really not even master, but just improve your trading psychology and your emotions? Because I think that's honestly the challenge that the majority of people face.
My emotions, I still struggle with them. I think every trader does. I think it's something that only the best in the world have mastered. I think I've gotten a lot better. Probably in the last after about 6 months of trading with actual money, because I did try to start like everyone says, like open up an account with like $10, $20, $30. I kind of just, instead of doing that, I just went paper trading. Tried to find something that worked, and since then I've changed my strategy. Like obviously, as you evolve as a trader, you mess around with new things, find out something that works better than others. Because I know at one point, you probably saw it, I was big into Elliott wave, so I can count a chart up and down, left and right, like same with size. So, but I've moved a little bit away from that. I can still see it because I've spent so many hours charting it and doing stuff like that. But yeah, psychology wise, I was a trader that very much I got very emotional. Even if it was like, I don't know what it's with me, but if it was like $2-3 in a trade, bro, I'm still like, because it's that sense of I need to be right. But
well, yeah, and you don't want to lose money, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like $2-3, dude. It's like I can buy something with that, a candy bar. It's like, yeah. But as I've progressed, I obviously have made money. I've upped my account. And now the best thing I do is when I open a trade, I just walk away.
Yeah.
Or just close the chart, or dude, because the whole point of a stop loss is let the trade hit your stop loss.
Exactly.
Let the trade go to TP. Like if you want to take 50%, take 50% at a high, or like at a reversal area that could something could reverse that. But it does take it took me 6 months, I'll be honest, to actually learn how to open a trade and just hold a trade. Is now I'm kind of at this point is I always ask is should I open this trade? Yeah. It's a difference. It's I was just taking every trade back then, is now it's does this trade actually give me the best? Is this my setup? Should I be opening it? Should I be? Where should my stop loss go? Because now where you've gone from a level of just opening trades, having a strategy, and now it's just refining everything. So it's journal everything. It helps your psychology so much. Every trade I take, I have some form of journaling to it. Whether it's I know Sai and we used to just create a folder and just leave our old trades on our chart, so you can just go back and look.
I like it.
And yeah, so it was just it's taken a while, but psychology wise, yeah, that was the toughest thing for me. Wasn't learning how to chart or learning how to trade. It's always how to hold the trade, and there are trades where you need to cut early. There is an invalidation, and that's where your stop loss should have been. So still just cut it early. You know what I mean?
And I think that's the biggest lesson that people can learn is and I always say this too, the best trades aren't necessarily the highest P&L to the upside that you're profiting. It's actually protecting your downside risk, because at the end of the day, price goes up, price goes down, but you need capital. You need capital. Otherwise you can't trade in the future. So Talk to me a little bit about GTG's success. How like you've really come from zero and you're walking away a trader now in GTG every single day. What did that journey sort of look like for you? How much time, how much effort? What are the skills that you kind of like you touched on Elliott waves before, and I would argue that's a very I'm very practical, I'm very objective. So in my opinion, Elliott waves is very subjective. So in like sure, like an ABC or a five-way
One, two,
pattern,
three.
like
Yeah.
it's valid. Don't get me wrong, it's valid. It's good to be aware of, but it's very subjective to looking at what price is doing, looking at what Fibonacci's is doing, looking at what stochastic and RSI and all that is doing compared to and even market structure breaks and all those sorts of
Yeah.
things and liquidity, right? So talk to us a little bit about your journey. How like it obviously took a while, and then the success of compounding your skills and stuff over time. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Like what was that? Like how long it's taken me, or
Yeah,
like
how long it's taken, what success looks like for you now. Like, talk to us a little bit about
success? Like or like the success I have had has taken probably like since I joined GTD. I would have said the first 6 to 7 months I was in your group. Me and one other trader side were in VC for like 6, 7, 8 hours a day while I was at work. I couldn't even chart, but I was sat there watching him chart, asking questions. And like I got lucky because he can't do that for everyone. Like he took
Well,
me
I mean,
under his wing.
yeah, time zone things as well. Hey,
Yeah, it's very tough, very tough. But like I got lucky, right? Like it's something like we have a little thing is like once I make my first million, he gets 10% because of the amount of time he spent in VC with me.
I like that. Hey, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, because he's taught me so much. But it did start out as like, who is this weird Swedish kid?
Yeah.
Talking about 1, 2, 3 ABC. I have no idea what
Yeah.
he's talking about. And then he's like sending trades and it's working every time. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm dedicating the next 6 months to this. So I dedicated literally 6 months to learning how to count Elliott waves. And now I look at a chart. I don't really have to put like, I don't have to go down to my tool and be like, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can kind of just see it. And like, it's just like market structure. You can see, okay, are we in an impulse towards the upside? Are we in a drawback? Like, are we pulling back? And now that's where I like Elliott waves is like you have key levels of invalidation that come in when learning Elliott waves that say, oh, like maybe we've come too far back. We're not going to get another leg up. Like, does that make sense? Like, you'll get some type of like correction. Like we might get like a dead cat bounce, everyone calls it.
Yeah.
It's just a correction to go lower. Like, so that's like, but yeah, I started doing Elliott waves. I found some success in those. I think
why did you move on? Yeah, why did you let that go and move on to order block / liquidity based trading?
I think it was more of the fact, like you say, it is very subjective. It's like this is what I think price is going to do, rather than this is what price is like actually doing.
Yes.
Like, and it works. Like there are some very good Elliott wave traders. Like some of the best, like some guys that I know, like they're very, very good at Elliott wave trading, but they also utilize liquidity sweeps, order blocks. Like, and so that's where it comes in is like, I kind of just needed to move from learning about like trying to learn about where price might go and just learning about how price is actually going to move at specific levels. And like, that's why I've gotten to like some level of order flow. I don't think I'm like close to like knowing exactly like how to read everything. Like there's some crazy scalp traders that can read it on a minute chart and be like, oh, look at that. And yeah, but order blocks show where liquidity is, show where big guys like whales are sitting, and we want to be positioned with them. We don't want to be positioned against them because they move the market. We need to. So that's where I was like, oh, I'll jump in, start dabbling around in some strategies that one of the other traders was talking about, and I've kind of fully like switched my focus from Elliott wave trading into this. But like through Elliott wave like learning, I learned market structure, I learned liquidity, I learned Fibonacci's because it's a combination of them all. But I think order blocks and hidden order blocks and hidden liquidity are so like you see these like little hidden like indicators that I have on my screen is like they show areas that like people don't look at like of where price may bounce. And so this is a paid indicator. But yeah, so I found success over like the last 9-10 months. I think like I've have been profitable for like 4 of those now. Like the last 4 months have been like highly profitable. Like I've been doing well for myself. Like before that, I was making good trades. I was calling good trades because I was calling high time frame trades. But now, like if I jump on lower time frames, I'm getting like significantly better RR and stuff like that.
That's so good. You don't have to disclose how much, but in percentage wise, how much have you returned, say, in the past couple of months, over the past year, those sorts of things for those people out there?
So the first month I went profitable, I think it was only about like 20%, which is like really good. Like, right?
That's insane. 20% compounded per month is insane.
But now it's only slowly gone up. So like I think last week alone I did like 6% on my port.
Yeah.
And then so I think this month I'm probably headed for like 20, 25 again. So it's around there for the last 4 months, which, dude, over time.
That's the secret to success. And so many people don't understand it. It's like it's consistency and compounding that leads to wealth. It's not getting rich off one meme coin 100x. It's not because you'll gamble it away on the next 100 meme coins that go to zero, right? Like
exactly.
It's a consistent skill-based strategy that we teach you in GTG, and Cappy is a great example of that. Let's pivot to FOMC. What do you think? I mean, you're more America-based, so it probably applies to you a little bit more than my knowledge and my understanding and where the world sits in terms of America. But do you think, like, obviously it's pretty much confirmed that we'll probably get 25 basis point cut on Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday. How do you think that influences the market heading into the next few days and potentially after?
I'm assuming it's already priced in. News like that, I think it's already priced in. I think what would see a crazy reaction if we got 50, or because I know we'll get 25. Like I think market has already priced this in. We had a little bounce the other day, I think like 2 days ago. That was probably market makers pricing it in. There is some form of me saying we go lower. I think we have some key levels overhead that if we pick those up, we might get to see that final push down. I don't know, like maybe back to 80K. And if we lose 80K, then 70K. But like this ETH chart, like I'm looking, like I don't know how much I want to disclose, but like these areas are very interesting for shorts into these longs at lower levels. Like I had a short, I think I shared in G2G right here on this like 2.7K mark, like almost perfect. Stop loss below the low, like this swing low. And yeah, so I do think we do see these lower prices. And I would love to see them because I would love to buy ETH at 2K, 1.6K. Like, and I'd like to buy a lot.
And what time frame? I agree. Like I think buying BTC sub 85K, sub 80K, buying ETH sub 2K, buying Solana maybe sub 100 is probably going to age well. Like those three are probably going to be a good 5 to 10 year hold.
Yeah, like Solana coming down to $100 again would be lovely. Cause dude, you just trade at range here. Like you would, like it just looks rangy. Come back up, come down. But yeah, I do think FOMC, it might give us that dead cat bounce that everyone's looking for to get out of some of the longs or like if you're holding longs or if you're holding spot. I think if we do get like a dead cat bounce, like maybe up here, this zone, then come back down, maybe a bounce and then come back down. I don't know. But like if you do get this bigger push, like let's say you kind of break this high, well, we're going again. So I'd want to see like this high broken first, maybe this area come range in here for a bit, then see if we do get a push. Like this 107 to 98. Like if you start ranging in this area and you actually flip this, I think then you have a higher chance of actually pushing back up here. But if not, I think you just hug some fibs. Whoa. Like, yeah, this area, like 110 would be really cool for a bounce.
I'm in the same camp. I've been saying for a while that it looks like the weekly stoke. If I'd throw on my chart again and
I can.
No. I'll just change it over. Oh, it's kicked you off the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. So if basically what I'm like looking at, like as you just alluded to, there's so much pressure above us for resistance. Like not only do you have Fibonacci levels above, which actually align very cleanly with like a bottom of a range that we have up here, and then obviously this Fibonacci at the 0.5 of this range, right? From again from the 74K low to the current high. Like the yearly open, we're struggling to hold against. The golden pocket, we're still struggling to show strength above. However, we have this resistance that we clearly got potentially a bear flag happening here. But
Yep.
even in saying that, you've also had a change of structure here with higher lows forming, and a high now more recently as well. But it's just an interesting time, because I do think that we could see a high, like a breakout higher. But I like you just alluded to without me even asking, like you're saying it's probably going to be a lower high unless we really probably take the 115, 115 to 160. Unless we take this, then yeah, we probably don't see new all-time highs in the next year or so.
Yeah, and that's even alluding to the fact that we get up that high, right?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if we get there. Yeah, too many.
Yeah,
I mean, Craig's in the chat saying he's going to sell his Bitcoin between 100 and 116K, and I'm like, well, what if we front run that? We only go back to 98K. Like that's the thing as well, right?
yeah. Like there are some levels in there that I could see, like 102,
Yeah,
103.
yeah.
Would be nice. Would be nice. Yeah, maybe you get a bounce up there. There's a little level in there. Yeah, why not? Give
Yeah,
it to the people. Come on. Give
yeah,
them
no, I mean, I'd love to see it. Like,
100K.
I did buy a bit of spot at 86, spot Solana at 126, spot ETH at 2.6K, and ETH actually looks pretty good against BTC. To be honest, it looks like it's at least going to attempt breaking out higher against BTC, at least in the short term. So that's what you want to be. Like, you want to be, again, sort of following these trends to be like, well, maybe in the short term, I would look at holding a bit more spot ETH compared to BTC. And then once they start to maybe put in a lower high, maybe we get a bit of a breakout here, but it's a lower high. That's when I go, okay, yeah, that move is over. I'll rotate back into stables or rotate back into BTC. Talk to me a little bit about where you think crypto's heading. Like, again, you're a younger fellow than me. How is it perceived by your friends, community, like even like school and stuff, like college, all that sort of stuff? Like, is crypto, like, particularly with Trump as well in America? Like, I can only just sort of speculate because I'm not there. Talk to me about it from that sort of psychology perspective around crypto and the future of crypto from that standpoint.
I think crypto goes much higher. I'm a full believer in what crypto is and like the utilization of crypto. Now I have people at work keep asking me, do I buy XRP? And I'm going, no, shut up. Like, go buy Bitcoin. Like,
Yeah.
just stop. Just go buy Bitcoin. Like, especially like I have guys that like keep telling me it's like everything's different. Like, when's XRP going to $100? I'm like, it's not. Never. It's like, you don't have the amount of money to be pushed into XRP to ever get it to $100. So it's like,
Yeah.
But I work like with a lot of older people, so they don't understand like
True.
what crypto fully is, or the use cases of it. But yeah, this chart just looks hilarious. Actually, my biggest trade was this ever.
This breakout.
Yeah, I bought like a couple grand at like 60 cents.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, let's finish your point about America and crypto first, and then we'll
like,
talk about portfolio.
For me, I think there are a lot of kids, or like not kids, but like young adults like my age, who are in crypto, but they're quiet about it. I don't think people bring it up as much. Like, I've talked to like guys that run hedge funds or guys that like work in the like finance space, and they don't really like, they still don't understand it. Like smaller hedge funds or smaller like private equity firms, and they still don't like, they can't grasp it yet. So it's like Trump is doing all this stuff around crypto, but like hopefully people actually in the US need to start believing in it, because that's, or at least like, I know there's a ton of people in America that do trade and like do, but like I don't have a lot of my friends. I have like a couple that actually use it and trade with it, or like are farming airdrops or.
Oh, okay, yeah. So how many? Yeah, okay. So there's a few that do that. How many people actually like hold, say, Bitcoin and stuff out of your like friendship group and whatnot?
All of us hold Bitcoin.
Wow, that's interesting. A lot of my mates don't. A lot of my mates still go look at me and go, Greeny, oh, you're the crypto guy. And I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm ahead of my time.
Yeah, no, it's because we have, in my group, we have one kid that just is always like, just buy it, just buy it, just buy it. And he's always been right. So it's just like, we just keep, whenever he buys, it's just, yeah, he's been in the space since like 2017. So he was like 15 or something. So yeah, so he started early. But yeah, we all hold We are younger, but I know like my girlfriend won't get into it. My buddy's girlfriend won't get into it. Like
How
they
come?
won't.
Is it a risk thing, do you think? Because
I,
my wife's the same. My wife's probably the same.
I think it's just because they don't understand it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a risk thing because they'll go out like girlfriend will go out and buy like Snapchat at $7. It's like, well, it might never go back up. It was the crypto.
Oh, so she'll dabble in stocks and stuff. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't think it's a risk thing. I think it's just a more like, I don't know what a physical Bitcoin is. You know, that question is like, what is it? And it's like, well, it's like I can own Snapchat because it's a company. It's like you got to think of some of these coins. That's how I explain it to people. It's like think of some of these coins just like they are companies. Like Solana is a company. They do company stuff. Yeah, it's like you're investing in that rather than just like I don't know money on chain, if that makes sense.
Are you okay? Before we go, I want to talk about portfolio and trading and how to like say manage like an active port, a spot port, a perp port, a prop trading account, whatever it is. We'll talk about that. Are you before we get there? Are you more bullish on Solana, Ethereum? We'll go those two first. More bullish on Solana or Ethereum at the moment. Like my concern with Solana is that it's inflationary, and I don't know if you will ever see the euphoria that we saw a year ago, thanks to Memecoins.
Trump coin.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. Like I'm curious about your perspective. Like obviously market cap did reach a new all-time high, whereas price didn't reach a new all-time high. So that's just the disparity there of an inflation-based token. What are your thoughts around that? Are you like, are they just, do they work in tandem because they're different? Because DeFi on Ethereum is just so good, whereas Solana is very much a builder-friendly sort of chain, more of a degenerate-based chain. That maybe real-world utility-based chain where you get MoonPay and it's based straight onto Solana or Phantom and the wallet is just so easy. Like, talk to me about what like your perspective around why you're keen to just buy them if they go lower.
First of all, I'm a trader, so if anything goes lower, and I have my bullish catalyst, but I do think like they are just good holds. Like they're both just good. Ethereum's been there since the beginning. It's like it was the second to Bitcoin. It's like why not buy something that has utility, has seen utility, has had things grow on it without just like this thought of like like Bitcoin is like there's actually being built like stuff being built on these platforms, and then Solana is like it's just the degen. It's the casino, dude. It's like people are always gonna want to gamble. It's like it's human nature. It's like there will be like the stories of like, oh, they get rich quick. Like I made 100 million or 100K on this coin. It's like there will be people out there that will just want to keep trying. And they are building. I know a couple of guys like that have talked to me about like there's some good things being built on Solana at the moment. So it's like, why not just hold both? And why not like always hold Bitcoin? Like I think.
Yeah.
Bitcoin max. Bitcoin maxi is like there's no reason not to extend it to 1 million.
Do you think the longer you've been in crypto, the more you've become a Bitcoin maxi?
Yeah. It always shows the most strength.
Yeah.
If you look at the chart, like it's the best to trade because it, in my opinion,
100% agree with you.
It holds the most strength. When things pull back, it doesn't get hurt as bad.
Yeah.
So. And you don't have to manage it like you have to manage these altcoins that on that day, like the wick, I watched.
So true. You caught that live. I forgot about that.
Yeah. I watched the altcoins go down 70% and I watched Bitcoin only go down like what? I think it was like 20% or something.
Yeah, 10, 20%. Yeah. So
bro, it's like unreal, bro. I was just watching my chart just go. Like,
dude, and for those that maybe don't know who aren't inside GTG, Cappy actually literally bought Link at was $11 or $8.
11. We're back there now, but
yeah, I know. But you bought this at 11. You bought didn't you buy Sui or Pengu or something?
No, I bought Pengu. Almost the like wake bottom. I opened a long on it.
Oh my god!
It was on my chart, and so I opened it like almost wick bottom.
And then it went straight back up. That was a 266% move. That's nuts, bro.
Yeah, I learned like all my altcoins that I did. I think I also bought Render, bought some other ones. When the minute they went back up, I think I was up like 20-30%. Take profit, stop loss, break even. I think I'm stopped out of all of them at the moment.
Yeah,
even Link. Yeah, but you know I took like Pengu is crazy. Yeah, it was wild.
That is wild. I mean, like, it sucks because I woke up, like, it was in the middle of the night. I'm pretty sure it happened, like, if we try and go back in time a little bit, I think it happened, yeah, 6, yeah, what was it, like, before, it was like an hour before I woke up, I think, and
It
on a
was
Saturday.
just in the afternoon, dude. I remember it was like a Friday, and like I saw this wick happen, and I like went and I put so much money in some of these coins. That I was running around work like, dude, here we go.
I'm just gonna
I
make
knew
so
I knew
much
so much
money.
money, and then it just went, and I was like, yes. I was like, sell, sell,
It's
sell, sell, sell.
it's kinda like the whole, like, tariff dip, right? Like, if you look at,
Yeah.
like, if you ever get a, like, everyone always runs away and sells, like, fear.
Oh,
If you get, like, a tariff dip like this, right? Or, like, this is where I plow money into stocks. Like, if
yeah.
you get the COVID dip, the tariff dip, a black swan event, it is always a buy. War is always a buy. So that, like, there's a lesson for you guys who are watching. Like, if you ever have a black swan event, it is traditionally based on history, a buy. Um, because you're just getting it at such a good risk to reward entry. So, talk to me a little bit about your portfolio. So, how do you go about managing your portfolio? So, say, no. Before I put words in your mouth, what does your portfolio look like at the moment in terms of, like, do you split money across different? Like, we'll talk percentages. Do you split percentages across different platforms, different exchanges, different long term, short term, medium holds, different degeneracy? Talk to us a little bit about that, because I always talk about the way I manage it, and mine's probably arguably one of the most active, one of the most, like, degenerate shit. Like, I got money on chains I can't even bloody remember half the time, right?
Yeah, I do too now, bro.
Yeah, so talk to me a little bit about that.
Um, I'll start with like stocks first. I just have my own, like I have use Goldman Sachs. That's money away is invested with them through them, whatever they want. Like
Yeah,
that, I don't necessarily pick my own stocks,
yeah,
just because that's like a safe bet. Then I also in that I have my own like brokerage account, so I can trade whatever I want to trade.
yeah.
Um, then I have two wallets. One that holds my ETH Solana.
Hmm.
I have Ravi and Phantom obviously, and
Yeah,
they're both separate wallets that hold my long-term Solana ETH.
yeah.
Um, then I just have a main wallet. I just hold USDC
Hmm.
on my. I think I use Backpack actually.
Yeah,
I just put it all in there. I need to actually put it in Coinbase and
yeah,
let it grow because I think they give you like 4% APY a year. Is like, why not just leave it there?
yeah.
But I like to have it there because I use I'm a bit degen, but I use MEXC
Hmm.
just because on lower time frames, like not safe exchange, would not recommend.
Yeah,
But what I do is that money in my USDC wallet, there's like it's split into two like different wallets, obviously. And one is okay, that's my perps.
hmm,
And then the other one is just like if I want to go buy spot or if I want to like be a little degen like jump in some memes.
hmm.
Two different wallets, but that perps wallet never changes. So I only keep an X amount on MEXC,
Hmm.
like very small amount, like you'd be surprised. And
Hmm.
then I just use leverage to my advantage. Is like if you know how to use leverage, you
Yeah,
never have to keep any big amounts of money on an exchange, and then you just play the 1% rule.
yeah. 100%.
Or like I even have it. Like I have a notion with all like if I'm trading 0.25%, 0.5%, 1%, 3%,
Yeah,
what it would look like on different coins actually as
yeah.
well, like where
Wanna,
leverage
do
helps.
you
Yeah,
want to share that, or you want to keep that close?
that's
I like that. I like that.
I
Hey,
can I can write up a mock one for
no,
GTP.
that's a good idea. I like that. Yeah, we keep that. We'll keep that in house for sure. Keep that in house. See, I mean, this it's just so great getting you on, because it's a whole different way to look at trades and mindset and whatnot as BTC starts to dump back below $90,000.
Yeah, I'm watching that right now.
Live on the show. I am short, guys. Shout out to well, not actually no, I
I
took
think
this trade.
Sai called one as well. I
Yeah,
was going to on that. If you go to 15-minute chart, there was a little bounce here that I was looking at to short, and I was
this
driving home from work, so I missed it. I think. Yeah.
this lower high was it? Or-
No, that lower high is like
Yeah.
perfect. There's also a 15-minute order book. Like,
Straight into the golden park.
yeah,
Straight grab all that.
literally
Yeah.
a perfect little trade. I think Sai just added to his trade.
I actually saw it up here, and I saw Aussie do a like a LARP line as well, and it was like spot on with like a lower high as well. If I share that, and I was like, ah shit, should I add to my my short, but I didn't. I only have a very small short, which I'm a bit annoyed about, but it is what it is. So, yeah, like, okay, cool. We've touched on portfolio. How much, and I want to, last point around leverage. Like, leverage is a tool, and I think anybody that thinks leverage is gambling just does not get it, / has probably gambled with it before. I think that's a big lesson. Like, and that's why joining a community like GTG, where we teach you to use it as a tool, is how you can walk away profitable every single week, because a market is always going to be able to be traded no matter the market conditions. And we win in all market conditions. We've done that publicly now for about 3 years. How much of your portfolio do you trade with actively? I know you say 1%. I think that's a great rule that I like to use myself. And it might suck. Like, for example, like, you could have $50,000 in an account, and 1% is only $500 per trade. And it might feel like a grind, but it's consistency and compounding that will build your portfolio over time. How much of your whole entire crypto port do you add to say long term compared to something like an active trader? Because, like, I know people like Crypto Chase, Trader XO, all these massive goats on CT. Some of them don't even hold spot. Like, sometimes they'll hold spot, but later in the cycle they'll completely sell their spot and they'll just add it to their perps portfolio and just be actively trading with their perps portfolio. So talk to me a little bit about that.
So I own right now, other than my like, we'll separate long-term holds, nothing. It's like and it is all in my perps wallet.
Yeah.
So all of it, other than like some degen, like if I want to go gamble on a meme coin, or you guys post some stuff, I just have it there for extra. But everything else is in my perps. Like, it's in a wallet on chain, like in my backpack wallet.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's only X amount on Mexi, because you can, like I said, like, I run like 50x leverage on everything.
Mm-hmm.
I can run 50x leverage on Pengu,
mm-hmm.
because I know how to manage a position.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know how to manage it, because you can essentially, what you do is, people are very scared of cross.
Mm-hmm.
Like, rightfully so. Is like, you don't want to lose your whole port.
That was my next question. What is, like, for the crowd, what is the difference between isolated and cross? And do you trade with both? Do you trade with one? How do you go about it?
It depends what I'm trading, but most of the time I just have to stick it on cross and always throw a stop loss. Yeah, you hear about these like crazy horror stories of like a big wick like that happened, like, you know, way back then. It's like, did your stop loss actually get filled, and did it get filled at the right spot? I'm willing to take a gamble on that, and that is the reason I only keep, first of all, Mexi, sketchy exchange.
Yeah.
Second of all, the no fees is what I like, but
but they do hide fees elsewhere. That's
yeah. But I don't like them. But I've started to use Lighter, which is much better platform.
Nice.
Yes. And good airdrop to farm. But yeah, you can just, when you use cross, as long as you set a stop loss before you open the trade, most of these coins, if you have enough in your wallet, is like your leverage, like your liquidation is gonna be 0 or like something stupid high. Like, if you're shorting, it's gonna, like, I open a 50x leverage, like 50x on ETH, and my liquidation is like $9,000. It's like, we're not close to that. And, or like, when I'm going long, it's 0. It's like, well, we're not gonna hit 0. So that's okay to trade cross.
Yeah.
If you gotta know like somewhat what you're doing. If you don't, just trade isolated. Stick 1% in if your stop loss. I always trade if your stop loss get hit. That's a 1% loss. I don't know if you trade that way. I know you trade 1%.
Yeah.
And then just adjust your stop loss accordingly.
Yeah.
The reason I trade 1% per stop loss is because I want to know I'm losing the same amount of money every time. And then I can adjust either my leverage or position sizing accordingly to then always only lose 1%, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think trade, like, if it's low time frame, probably trading 0.5%. If it's higher time frame, probably trading 3%.
Yeah.
If it's a daily, and I like a daily type of chart, and it's gonna take me 3 weeks to get in the trade, like, I'll throw some more money, as long as it's like a key level.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I love that. I think that's a big lesson too. Is like, I generally use 1% more. Like, if I like a trade, but this is where I went wrong. Like, I didn't get liquidated during the 10-10 because I was short and I was stabled up. I then fucked up recently because I was allocating 3% to trades when the market wasn't, like, when I was fighting against a trend. I was trying to catch a reverse on altcoins when majors weren't really showing that a bottom was in just yet. So even the goats, the greatest of all times, the the people who do, like, I've been doing this 9 years now, full time, three and a bit years. Like, even I still get shit wrong and I lose money. So I think, yeah, if you can make it as religious as possible, as like emotionless as possible, I think that truly is a great strategy moving forward. Um, Before we call it quits today, and obviously thanks so much for jumping on like today. It's so good. Guys, if you are watching on Kick, Craig, we got good viewership right now. It's 25 viewers. That's up like double since our 9 a.m. So maybe we need to do it at 11 a.m.
The blonde blue-eyed boy to jump
Yeah,
on
it's
it.
Cappy needs to be a regular on the show, Craig. We can be maybe a few times a week or something. I don't know. We'll have to have a think about that because viewership's up. I love it. What would you say to someone who hasn't joined GTG yet, and maybe would like to maybe check it out? What's something? We'll talk a bit about that. Give us a bit of feedback from a different external perspective about GTG.
It's just gonna change your life, I think. If not, you'll meet people that will help you change your life. They're like the calls in there, whether it's from me or anyone else, is like they're great. They're going to be like high level calls. Like they're going to have thought process out for like there's a thought process to them, and it's well thought out. We're not gonna win them all. Like everyone loses. It's a game of losing. It's actually a game of reducing losses.
Yeah.
That's what I like to say. But dude, this group has changed my life, and like actually changed my life. Like, I was able to move out, got in my own apartment. It's unreal. But yeah, I don't even know what else to say. It's been like the best 9-10 months.
Chat, he's lost for words. That's how bloody good it is, chat. Mindful was saying I don't have enough energy on the stream today. Well, he wants Craig's energy back. Like, holy shit, mate. Like, come on, man. I've been sick as the last week. Cappy, is there anything you want to talk about as BTC moves back below 90,000K live on the show? We are both short. Oh, I assume you're short. I'm short.
No,
I'm short.
I was driving home from work.
Damn.
Oh, I'm short from high.
Yeah, I'm short from 92. Yeah. I'm short from 92.
I think I'm short from 94 with Psy. Yeah.
That's so good. That's such a good entry. I have to swear more. That's more energy. Yeah, Craig, mate. We keep it PG on the show when you're away, mate. Yeah, viewers are up. Flex a giveaway. I mean, we haven't even really flexed a giveaway. We might do a giveaway towards the end of the show. Or maybe soon actually. But yeah, Cappy, anything else you want to talk about / bring up today before I maybe do the giveaway?
Oh no, I'm good. Thank you so much for having me on. That was great to finally. I think this is the first time we've had like a full, or second time we've had like a full conversation. Yeah, it's been good and very different from when we first started talking. Actually,
no, I was thinking about that. Actually, I was like, oh yeah, I remember when we did the YouTube video. Was like 6 months ago, I think, or something. And you've come such a long way, and even like your setup and stuff looks so bloody good. I was saying that before we jumped on stream, how good this setup looks. That's such a pro setup. But yeah, no, mate, I'm proud of your journey. It makes sure, making money is great. We all need money to live. But what really makes me proud is having a community that like has transformed someone like your life from knowing nothing to going like starting with zero knowledge, starting with a low port to now, living in your own apartment, trading every single day, confidently calling trades, confidently helping out others, and that warms my heart the most, and that's what I love about it.
I think that's a big one. Is I will end on that. Is like, dude, you join the group. If it's not me responding to your messages in the perp chat, it's gonna be Sai. It's gonna be Stingray. There's a bunch of guys in there that are so eager to teach people not to lose money. It's because the worst thing is the feeling is like, I don't want to see anyone lose money. The whole point of the game is to make money. And so it's like, you've probably seen it as like Sai, me, we're in there every day sending tweets, sending alpha, sending not just trades. I think that's what people might not understand is like, we might not send trades all the time.
No.
But we send information in that chat that is stuff you'll never find because it's hidden on X. It's hidden. It's not even on YouTube. There's stuff that's I think that is something that not enough people, even maybe in GTG, don't take enough, not enough accountability, but like they should be like paying a lot of attention to that because that is stuff. Like we had a trader in there, Big Mac. So I learned so much from reading about this stuff or watching the YouTube videos they're sent. And I would watch every single one. It's all about psychology. And after 6 months, my psychology changed.
Yeah.
There's one video that he's always talked about, and you want to
pull it up? Yeah. Do you want to pull it up? I was going to ask you as my last question too. This is Cappy, guys. So go click follow on his account. Please go click follow. I'm going to tell Cappy that he needs to keep growing his Twitter account because there's nothing better than having a social brand as well as being a good trader. That's the secret sauce. I've been telling Sexy or Say to obviously do that for a long time as well. And he's slowly grinded up to 1,300 followers. I love it. But yeah, so talk to me about that. What's the video?
It's just it's trading is a mirror. It's like the dark side of trading psychology. It's essentially about this guy. I'll ping it to you on Discord. Actually,
yeah, please do. I was about to search it. Hey, trading is a mirror.
Oh wait, I didn't mean this in the. Yeah, it's this one. It's literally about the guy. A guy that was sat there one night trading, lost his entire port. Like that night, it was absolutely. It's one of the most insane videos, and that was when it all clicked. He lost like $1.8 million in one trade. That was the rest of his portfolio. He was completely liquidated, sitting alone in a dark room, realizing that it doesn't matter. Like why was I always so stressed about? Oh, my P&L's up $5. It's down $5. Because the minute it was liquidated, his whole perspective changed. It's like I'm alone again. Like with nothing, and so you have to restart. And then I think at the end it explains like it's like a lot of people when they trade, they have like this self-talk. It's bad self-talk. Is, oh, was it right to enter it? Was it like they always keep like, was this the right trade? Was it not? Was it this that? It's like, no, just trade the chart, set your stop loss, walk away. Is like that's what this video gets at. It's like stop trying to look at the minute details that don't matter when you're trading a system. If your system is proven to work, trade that system and you'll make money.
I think that's an issue I still struggle with. Is I'll be in a position, it'll go green, but I'll just so aggressively take profit rather than let it play out fully, and I'll move stop loss to break even. I'll get tapped out of the trade really aggressively, then it'll run up after. It's a fine line of being like, trust your system, trust your approach, but also still actively looking at it, managing it, all those sorts of things as well. So I love it. So shout out to Cappy, obviously, guys, for jumping on with me today. And he obviously jumped on with Craig previously when I was over in Europe a few months ago as well. Guys, go click follow and make sure you click follow on GZ Crypto on Kick, guys. We're trying to get to, how many followers we got, Craig? We're at 327. We're trying to get to 350 soon. We've got 23 left. Sub counts at 29. So, guys, if you appreciate his content, we're live every day. We might have to go later, Craig, because viewership seems to be good at this hour. Maybe 6 p.m. Eastern Standard, like when everyone's heading home. Maybe that's not a bad time. Maybe to go in a little bit later.
Everyone's off work now.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm done with work at 5. So it's
so true. I mean, I wonder what a bit like Australian viewers would be like. Oh, wait, you're going in the middle of the day. I don't know. Maybe that's better. I don't know, Craig. Maybe this is some good feedback. Maybe running the stream a little bit later than we normally do in the mornings. I don't know, just some food for thought. Later in summer for Queensland suits me, maybe. Yeah, so you can have a sleep in. Cool, Cappy. Last question before you go. Are there any accounts that you follow on YouTube or Twitter that you would highly recommend? I don't want to give the secret source away. I do know that you subscribe to a Twitter account who I want to subscribe to, and I wanted to ask you that. Big Maxo is obviously a big advocate for that account. I won't disclose who the account is. But would you recommend that I look into subscribing to that X account that you do as well?
Yes, and it's $8 a month, and that's it.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
It is. He sends some. And there's some secret sauce in there.
Yeah, okay. I did figure. And big shout out to Big Maxo as well, who's going through his sort of psychological and evolution, let's call it, as a trader, as a man as well. He's a goat, and hopefully he'll be back in GTG in the coming months as well.
He will.
You still talk to him?
Oh yeah, every day.
That's good.
Yeah, he's improving quickly.
That's so good. I can't wait to have him back. It'll be very good, and hopefully all of us can win in the future years in GTG. That's the secret sauce for me. And
give me a little. It's been 1 year. Give me a little.
Bill, hey, no, I know. Hey, man,
it's not even been a year.
I know, and the success that we've all had is fantastic. It just excites me for the future. I mean, like that's like, and obviously if you join us, you get to be part of that community. But even if it's just like if people don't join and members go down, whatever, like I don't care, because if anything, it makes the group tighter. It makes us all probably work better and succeed even more moving into the future years. So, but anyone on Twitter or YouTube that you'd recommend people following, or not really? Find what works for you.
Is some of a lot of these guys that I follow and look are associated with who we've been talking about.
I figured.
But yeah, there's like you can go follow like Lucky Chart Ape.
Yeah.
He's a good one. He is also vetted by the guy that we know.
Okay,
So
cool.
yeah. So he's a very good trader. He does just promote his Discord as well, but he does send some charts. So he has some good content. He's probably better to look up on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, good. I might check him out on YouTube as well. Mate, I appreciate it so much. I mean, you don't have to stay for this giveaway now that I'm going to do with Yeet, but you can if you want to. I don't mind.
I'll just say what up.
Easy. All right, chat. Well, here we go. These are all the people that commented their username. I'm pretty sure I got everyone. So we did $50 to GG Martin yesterday. We might do $50 every day this week, hey? So we'll keep the viewership up. Maybe I'll run the stream. I know Eli hasn't got back to me, the dog. I don't know if he's watching. He hasn't commented. So he's been a busy man since Basil's been going on. He's been promo man. So I don't know if he'll be keen tomorrow. But I do have another guest lined up for Friday who I met down at Oz CryptoCon. Another very fellow trader based out of Australia. So it'll be good to chat to him on Friday. Oh, no, maybe that's Thursday. Oh, no. I spoke to Sexy/Say. Hopefully he jumps on Friday and maybe this other guy.
No.
He has no cam though. He has no cam. So he is doxed, but he's undoxed officially. So
I know what
get
he
him.
like.
Maybe we do all three of us on Friday. That could be
that'd be hilarious.
Okay, we'll lock it in. Let's pencil it in. Let's maybe we can do it all on Friday.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I'm down for that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, guys. Here's the giveaway. This is for $50 today. We gave 50 away to GG Martin yesterday because he's been absolutely crushing the volume over there on Yeet. Don't forget, the more Yeet volume you guys do under the GC crypto account, the more cash we can give away every single week. So we're down to $1,000 a month. If Mando doesn't like it by the end of this month, guys, we actually might be only giving away $100 a month. Who knows? We'll keep it. We're trying to do our best, but it obviously is a reflection of what you guys are doing, and we're up to 21K. Inside the first 9 days. So that's pretty good. Happy with that. But guys, don't forget, the more volume you do, the higher your chance will be to win weekly cash giveaways. All right, here we go. About 10 entrants. 3. Cappy, you can count me in.
Are we looking at the wheel?
Oh, no, yeah. Sorry. There we go. I always forget to change it. Count me in.
3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go. All right, who's going to win this time?
Give it GG Martin.
Give it back to Linda. Oh, let's go, Linda. No, I'm happy about that. Linda's been tuning in for a while. Love to see it. All right, Linda, we'll sort this same as GG1, guys. Congrats. W's in the chat for Linda. Linda's been watching our show for a while now, so very happy for her. And don't forget, I will process all of these on Friday. So you'll get your cash probably by next week in your account, guys. So massive shout out to Linda. Let me copy that and send it to Craig so that I remember to do that later this week as well. Cool. Guys, a massive shout out to Cappy. Go follow him if you haven't already over on Twitter. It's Cappy Crypto. Very clean username. That is the secret source to CT. Mate, thanks so much for jumping on with me. And then, maybe we all three of us can jump on again on Friday.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks for having me, Greeny. Have a good rest of your day.
Easy, mate. Appreciate it. All right, chat. Thanks for hanging with us. As always, if you are new here, click follow. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. And if you want to support our content on Kick as well, you can subscribe to the channel as well. It goes a long way and it helps us do what we do every single day. So massive shout out to Craig and everyone in the chat. And Craig said he might be on tomorrow as well. So we'll have to see as well. So Cappy, have a lovely what day? Monday evening. Monday evening.
Yep.
Yeah, have a lovely Monday evening. All right, thanks, guys. See you later. See you tomorrow. Bye.